Marcus Carlson's here. First up, Marcus, we're going to take a look at the job numbers from the United States.
Yes, indeed. Hi there, Tom. Hi there, everyone. The unemployment rate in the United States is heading higher. For February, the jobless rate came in at 6.7%, to be specific. That's higher than January's 6.6%. You would think that a higher figure is a disappointment, but that is not the case, at least not this time around. This as the U.S. economy added 175,000 jobs during February, which was higher than expected. Hiring is accelerating after disappointing figures from January and December. Why then is the jobless rate heading higher even though there are more jobs? Well, a surge in the size of the labour force is seen as the main reason. People who may have stopped looking for work are starting to do so again, and that makes them part of the labour force and part of the statistics. Now, stocks got a boost in the immediate aftermath of those upbeat figures, but the enthusiasm has since fizzled out. This hour, we're seeing stocks on Wall Street trading mainly lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is the only out of the main indices in positive territory, only slightly though, marginally, as you can see right there. In Europe earlier, the indices also closed in negative territory. Geopolitical tensions between the West and Russia over Ukraine are seen to be weighing on stocks. Let's take a closer look at one of the most recent developments in that Ukraine crisis. Gazprom warns that it could cut gas exports to Ukraine unless the country pays its debts. The Russian energy giant says Ukraine owes it nearly $1.9 billion. It brings back memories of 2009 when the gas giant cut exports over a pricing dispute. Europe also felt the pinch back then. This as most of the gas from Russia to the continent goes through Ukraine. Gazprom says the rest of Europe would not be affected in case it turns off the taps to Ukraine. Now, who created the virtual currency Bitcoin? The plot is thickening after magazine Newsweek said it tracked the creator down near Los Angeles in California. The man whose name is Dorian Nakamoto didn't appreciate all of the attention, though, and more importantly, he denies having anything to do with Bitcoin. The question is, if not him, then who? Joe Tandy has more.
Shrouded in mystery, the identity of Bitcoin's creator has sparked all kinds of speculation. Is it a man, a woman, or even a group of people working under a single pseudonym?
Why did you create Bitcoin, sir?
Thinking they'd found their man, reporters surrounded the home of a 64-year-old Japanese-American in Temple City, California.
Okay, I'm not involved in Bitcoin.
On Thursday, American magazine Newsweek published an article claiming that Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto was the digital currency's long-sought-after inventor. The magazine claimed to have matched Nakamoto's name, education, career and writing style to those of the internet user who launched Bitcoin in a web forum in 2009.
I want big one.
Over a sushi lunch in Los Angeles, Nakamoto gave an exclusive interview to an Associated Press reporter denying Newsweek's claims.
The main reason I'm here is to clear my name that I have nothing to do with Bitcoin, nothing to do with developing. I was just an engineer doing something else.
Despite the denials, Newsweek are sticking to their story. Meanwhile, more intrigue was still to come. Later on Thursday, a new message appeared on the web forum used to launch Bitcoin 5 years ago. The message reading merely, "I am not Dorian Nakamoto." Operating without banks or credit card issuers, Bitcoin's become increasingly popular among tech enthusiasts and investors, as well as criminals like drug dealers. Bloggers speculate the currency's inventor is worth hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoin. Last December, the currency hit an all-time high, a single Bitcoin worth some $1,200 US.
But French steel company Asco Metal has gone into administration. The move comes as its owners failed to reach an agreement with banks to restructure its debts. Up to 1,900 jobs are seen to be on the line. It's seen as another headache for the French government as it looks to reduce jobless levels. Video streaming website Netflix is looking to launch in France this autumn. That's according to the chief executive of Orange, Stéphane Richard. He says Netflix has been contacting Orange and other French telecom operators before its arrival. Netflix has been in talks over the past few months with the French government over its European expansion. And the European Commission is planning to introduce measures to limit excessive pay packages for executives. That's according to the Financial Times. It says the Commission is working on a proposal that would give shareholders a greater say. It would also force companies to outline and justify the difference in pay between directors and regular workers. And that is the business news for now. It's back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much indeed, Marcus Carlson. Well, it's time now for a check of the top sports